Hello everybody. If you like Fairy Tale and you want me to continue reacting to it until, obviously I get to the end, because I think there's like 328 episodes. So that means I have 126 more to go. And if you want me to continue it, I'd recommend subscribing. And I will try and, like I said, get all the other shows done. It'll just take time. And hopefully once the kids go back to school, and if I'm hoping that the situation with my mom is, resolved, obviously. Once that all happens, I'm going on a recording spree. I'm getting up early every morning that I don't have to work or that I have to close in, and recording. All the time. Probably not even stopping for lunch. Well, probably stopping for something to eat. Because if I have to work that day, then, yeah. Anyway, this is going to be my review or whatever for Fairy Tale episode 202. I was a little confused by the title, but as I was watching the episode, I was like, oh, that's why. Because the title was Welcome Back, Frosh, and I was like, where did Frosh go? And yeah, Frosh ended up being lost. And we actually find out that Yoko did indeed join Sabretooth, like they had asked her. So that's who she picked, and yeah, Lecter ended up getting separated from Frosh, and now Frosh is lost, because apparently he doesn't know, he has a bad sense of direction, I'm guessing. And the others go to look for him, and obviously Rogue is all freaking out and everything. And, yeah. They end up watching him as he tries to make his way back to the guild hall, and they run into a question. Is the Sabretooth Guild and the Fairy Tale Guild both in Magnolia at this point? Because it appears that way from what we've seen. 'Cause, yeah, either that or the guild is... No, that doesn't make sense, because if they were just there to visit, then how did Frosh end up all the way at the Fairy Tale Guild Hall? Because he's trying to find his way back on his own, and Rogue is not wanting to help him because he wants him to, be able to do at least find his way back to the guild hall if he has to, if that ever happens again. And they run into Fairy Tale, they run into to Natsu and Lucy, then they run into Gray and Juvia, who Gray ends up losing the he's wearing clothes at one frame, and then when it goes back to him, he's out of his clothes and it's just his boxers. Really Gray. Then they end up running into some people from Blue Pegasus. They run into Wendy and Carla. They run into Gajil and Panther Lily. Then they run into some random frog trading group. And that's when they run into Natsu and Lucy, because then they kick their butts. And then they run into Kagura and Miliana, and yeah, Kagura wants to take Frosh home with her, and the question, is Frosh a girl, or is it a guy? Because I don't know anymore at this point, because Kagura thought that Frosh was a girl, and I was like, really? Frosh is a girl? And Miliana was, all eager to see a kitty, but she was telling Kagura, you can't take Frosh with you, he belongs to Sabretooth, and they wouldn't be too happy about it. And they're about to fight, and then they were about set, and then they just decided to let Frosh decide, and then by that point, Frosh was long gone. And Frosh ends up running into Urza. I'm still confused. Is Frosh a girl or a boy? Somebody tell me, please? And Frosh ends up running into Urza. She tries to give Frosh directions, but then we find out the reason they're shopping was so Frosh could get a matching frog costume for Rogue. And Urza tries it on, and it looks adorable on her, but I was like, if Rogue actually puts that on and wears it, I'm using that as my thumbnail. Just as how odd it looked. Sadly, he did not put it on. So I'm gonna use Urza instead. So yeah. Anyway, after a long time of them following him, he gets to a guild hall, but it ends up being the Fairy Tale Guild Hall, not the Sabretooth one. So, yeah, that's actually where the episode ends, so we never get to see if Frosch made it back on his own or not. Maybe we'll find out, maybe we won't. If not, then I just assume that Rogue and then finally stepped in and took him home. But yeah, they need to do a better job of trying to get Frosch to have better sense of direction than that. Because that obviously did not work out for them. Anyway, it was just a funny, cute episode, I guess. Like, I guess you could say a calm before the storm thing, because the next arc is coming up, and it involves it's the Tartarus arc. And, yeah, I don't know what to expect from it, to be honest with you. But all I know is that Tartarus is one of the Dark Guilds that was in the Barm Alliance with Oracion Sace and Grimoire Heart. And is Tartarus the worst of the three? In terms when it comes to strength, you know, the strongest, I guess you could say? Could somebody let me know? Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you all next time.